David, there is a difference between a leader and a captain. Even if you are not captain, you're a leader. Talk to me about your philosophy of leadership, be it as captain of Hyderabad, be it as captain of Australia, be it as a senior pro in the team. You've always led. Talk to me about your philosophy of leadership.
I think the most important thing is you need to know the players. It's not knowing the player as in, hey mate, how are you? Get to know what their background has been like, their upbringing. You got to be able to deal with personality, right? So I'm totally different to someone like a Steve Smith. You've got people who have come from, non-privileged backgrounds in India. Then you come from people who are a little bit higher class. How do you gel together? How do I get the best out of this person and that person? I love to get involved in knowing the person, and then I can deliver and get the best out of that person. Because let's face it, we all come from different backgrounds. We come from different parents. You're so different from. We have this thing about we play for your country, but this guy lives 5 hours across the other side of the country. I've never met him before. So what do I have to do? Let's learn about him. Well, I know him, I play against him, but let's learn about them. And that's how you deal, and that's how I feel like leadership can grow. Because then you can feel everything that they've gone through. You can feel why they're feeling a certain way if something's not going right. And I think that's what's really important. And for me, give the responsibility to the player. At the end of the day, you're responsible whether or not you get picked in a team by your form. Okay? So you can only control what you can control. So from my perspective, I can't tell them what to do, right? I can say this is the cricket the brand of cricket we could play. If we embrace it together, you have my full support. Okay? You have my full support. And that's how I like to go about it. I'll always be a bowler's captain, because at the end of the day, without your bowlers, you're not a team. You're not a team. You need to be on your bowler sides. You have to. You give them free rein. Sometimes you'll have to bring it back in a little bit if you think, fields aren't as good as what it should be for the situation. But that's what it is. It's about, I feel like a lot of it's off the field. On the field, we take care of itself. How do we have fun together off the field? And that's what's most important to me.
Punchgate, David Warner comes back, scores 100 in Australia. The rest is history, become the best player in the world almost. What happened in South Africa, unfair ban for a year, you come back and almost another sensational one. IPL, you get dropped from the team, you get dropped from everything, you come back and win a World Cup. You're almost world cricket's comeback, man. I mean, do you look back yourself that, my life is almost a Bollywood movie?
I would say that I'm extremely grateful to still be here playing the game that I love. And at the end of the day, people make mistakes. Whether or not they're public, whether or not they're silent, people make mistakes. So for me, I can look at myself in the mirror and say, you've done well to come back from what has happened. Because guess what? I'm like a kangaroo. We only move in one direction. That's forward. We can't go backwards. So that's the way I look at everything. Move forward, put your best foot forward. Attitude is the one thing you can control. Keep presenting yourself in a great space. That's the most important thing. So for me, I'll always continue to be the best person I can every day I wake up and keep delivering as best I can with what I do.
You'll play the IPL again. We will see you soon again. We'll consume you again. You'll be part of the Ashes again. So there's a lot of David Warner coming, but a message for your fans. They've been with you, good and bad. One constant I will tell you is, and I read social media, each time you have done an interview or you put something out, and I see these fans, good day, bad day, no runs, the huge runs, man of the tournament, out of the team, they stuck by you. They love you for whatever you do. So message for your fans.
Yeah, from a message from me to you all is thank you for your continued support. I'll always be forever grateful for what you guys do for me. I've as you've all seen, I've handed out jerseys, I've handed out gloves, bats, left, right, and centre. That's my appreciation.
I'll stop you there. You've handed out more to me, and I have to publicly say this.
I've
got to publicly say this. from a World Cup final jersey to much. My museum has a lot of David Warner, so come and see that. Anyway, go on.
Exactly. So that's my appreciation that I can only show, and by performing on the field, because I can't reach out to every single person. So every time there's a comment that you guys leave on my social platforms or whatever it is, I always try my best to get back to you. I do read your messages, whether they're good or bad. I always try to reply as much as I can, but guess what? You always put a smile on my face, and hopefully I can keep continuing to put a smile on your face. So thank you very much.